Drugs that have helped millions lose weight, and now doctors are pushing for medications like Ozempic and Wegovy to be added to the pharmaceutical benefits scheme to make them more affordable for Aussies.
Ozempic is currently only discounted for treating diabetes. Otherwise, it costs around $300 per month, while drugs like Mounjaro and Wegovy cost even more than that. So is it time to make them accessible for everyone? Really interesting debate, this one. For more, let's bring in Sunrise GP Dr. Ginny Mansberg and paediatric dietitian Karina Savage. Great to have you with us, guys. So, Ginny, first off for you, how much is cost impacting, I guess, the effects of these drugs?
Yeah, we're talking up to about $700 a month for this stuff. And when you think about the fact that, unfortunately, obesity tends to correlate with people who can't afford it, and the obesity-related diseases are more common amongst people who exactly cannot afford to pick up this drug. And people are dying. And in a country like Australia, that just seems really, really tragic and really unnecessary.
So some of these weight loss drugs have applied to be on the PBS, but they've been rejected. So why is that?
It's hard to know. I mean, taxpayers have to pay the bill, but at the same time, obesity-related diseases are also costing Australian taxpayers a lot of money and a lot of lives lost. And we know that Australians are amazingly inclusive. Like, we are fantastic at accepting people of diverse genders and diverse races and all disability. But when it comes to obesity, we are actually more discriminatory than we ever were. It's like you're just too lazy, you're just too fat. And all of that discrimination is mostly being borne by women, where they earn less. There's so much to unpack here. But people are not getting to their full potential if they can't lose weight. And it is really, really difficult. We're not talking about people who've got a bit of a spare tyre or a wobbly bottom. We're talking about people who have, you know, really, really big issues with their weight.
It seems that's where the big impact is. Karina, let's talk about diet, because we know that some companies are changing high-protein diets. It's an appetite suppressant, essentially, these things too. How do you manage it to get the nutrients but also to kind of manage the weight loss at the same time?
So people on appetite suppressants generally will eat less, so they may skip meals. So we really need to focus on quality, not quantity. So I encourage people to focus on 3 key areas. So protein, so good quality protein, such as lean meats, chicken, fish, legumes, tofu even. Healthy fats are really important to get in the fat-soluble vitamins, so using good amounts of extra virgin olive oil, not being scared of fat, avocado, salmon, and also plenty of fibre to support gut health. So if they can focus on those 3 areas, even though they're eating less, they're still going to meet their nutritional requirements, and that's really important, not just filling it with empty calories.
So are we seeing people who are going on these drugs who are not paying notice to their bone health, to their nutrition, and then there are repercussions down the track?
One of the things that we know is that in some studies, up to 40 or even more % of the weight that you lose is coming off your muscles. And the problem with that is that your muscles are essential to actually burn fat. And if you lose enough muscle weight and bulk, you'll actually slow down your metabolic rate and make it more difficult to keep the weight off. So when you come off the medication, what happens is you gain all the weight that you lost, and then more, because we've now slowed down your metabolic rate. And what it looks like is when you do regain that weight, what you gain is fat and no muscle.
Okay.
And so what Karina was talking about, that diet, is so essential to go with these medications. You can't just go on the medication and go, I'll just eat what I feel like. What I feel like is crackers or chips. Because then what you're going to do is sabotage your future self. And it's Hotel California. You can never get off these drugs then, and you're stuck in this $700 a month situation forever.
Yes.
It sounds like, from talking to people that are on it, and it's estimated 2.5 million Australians will be on Ozempic or something similar by 2030. That's a lot of people. It acts so fast and changes, I guess, so quickly that you've got to be prepared, don't you, with your diet and how to underpin it all.
You do, and I also think about our future generation and what that means for our future generation, and we need to be really mindful of the message that it's giving to our children. We're all born as intuitive, mindful eaters, and as adults we tend to lose that ability to be intuitive, and it's really important that the message is still that we are, you know, it's health first, it's eating healthy foods first, it's not a medication solution for the future. Because it is exploding, and I think we really need to be thinking about what we're doing for our future generations so this doesn't just continue.
Yeah, the exercise and the food. OK, thank you very much,
Thanks for coming
both
in.
of you.